My son, how do you feel? It's all right?
Life is monotonous. After 8 adventures of this year, I feel like something is missing. As I'm on vacation from work, I can think of my career so far. In the first adventure, fate challenged me by forcing me to face the most dangerous cave in the world. The result is that I became the seer, an omniscient being through his actions. I was unable to gather the opposing forces. In the second endeavor, I could understand my problems in my dark night of the soul. This was extremely necessary for my evolution. In the third step, I discovered my past and found myself in the present. It was a period of much learning. On fourth step, I unveiled God's code. On fifth adventure, I took the reins of my life and became the author of my own story. With that, I was able to reaffirm my I am. In the next 2 steps, I was able to investigate the origins of the universe. I received the gift of the universe and secrets never before reached by a human. In the 8th stage, a meeting broke stereotypes. The lesson is, religion doesn't make no one be bad. What exists is bad and fanatical people within religion, and that I can't stand. You know, Mom, that because of religion I lost much of my youth. I felt like a monster, but I wasn't bad. I was just a man oppressed by rules. Rules created by prejudiced men. When I understood that, I could finally be free.
I'm glad you outed yourself. You know it's not easy being a mom. We care a lot about our children. If I ever hurt you, it wasn't with bad intent. I wanted to protect you from the world because I love you. Since you were born, I felt something special about you. This I kept for myself. Now that we are facing each other, I can finally reveal that. I always knew of your choice. But unlike the world that judges you, I accept you. You will always be my beloved son. A gift that God gave me. My little divine.
I believe it. I love you too. I am your son, but we have our disagreements. I think it needs a little faith.
I understand. I am more rational. I think it's because I was born in a very poor family. When there was food, it was a big party. I had a lot of hunger and suffering. At that time, we didn't even talk about art. We had no right to that. We could not study and we had no childhood. We worked from sundown to sunup, 7 days a week, and we survived.
I admire you so much, Mom. You're a survivor. I learned from you to fight for my goals. See, today I am an award-winning filmmaker from around the world. I proved that the Northeastern is capable. For me, art is a big dream. With her, I can create my own world. So, I'm just asking you to respect my beliefs.
Of course, son. I'm proud of you. The whole of Brazil is proud. Move on, but always be rational.
Yes, I know that. Reason will always come first for me.
Very well. See who's approaching, your adventure partners.
My dear friends, what a joy to see them. To what do I owe the honor of this visit?
Something in the timeline is not right. I need to talk serious with you. You are available?
Yes, I have. I'm on vacation. I'm thinking about taking a trip. I just don't know where to.
Great. How about traveling with us?
What do you say, Julia? No problems?
I am used. I trust you and my son. I know they'll be fine.
Thank you, Mom. Wait a moment while I pack my bag.
Do not worry. I'm willing to wait as long as you want.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Right now.
We will. I am very happy with the continuation of our adventures. I feel positive vibes sent by the viewers.
They are always with us. This is our 9th adventure. Each of the previous challenges added experience and learning. This time, I feel something different. Am I right?
Quite right. This is for sure your biggest challenge. There is a world at risk and you are the only chance of salvation.
The Guardian told me some details. To assist him, I gain powers. We are the only hope of the lost world.
Amazing. I'm shivering. You mean this time all my powers will be needed?
This and much more. Be ready.
It's okay. I'll get ready.
While we haven't reached the goal, could you tell your fans a bit of your story?
Very good, Renato. This is also my curiosity.
I was born in northeastern Brazil, in a family of farmers. From an early age, I learned to live with the misery, prejudice and abandonment of the authorities. What moved me was the hope of winning through study. The financial situation was a big challenge. We had no clothes, adequate food, and school supplies. The only books and notebooks I had were from the trash. We were compared to animals because of poverty. However, I never stopped dreaming of a better future. My first dream was literature. On this path, I got help from the Posidonios and Oreo de Brito Foundation. They opened a good library in my community. Dividing my time at school, working in the fields and reading, I spent my days. I lost count of how many book collections I read at this time. Being a reader was my fun, but I wanted more. I wanted to be a writer. Already in adulthood in 2006, when a relatively serious health problem weakened me to the point where I felt incapable, literature was an outlet so I could go free of my inner demons. At this time, I wrote a small book on some patch sheets. At this time, it was unthinkable for me to have a computer because of my unfavorable conditions. This was not my moment. I saved my drafts for a later date. In 2007, I started typing my book at work breaks by storing it on a floppy disk. I had so lucky that the floppy disk burned. I started my undergraduate degree in mathematics and once again left my dream aside. I finished higher education in 2010 and the next year I bought my first notebook. By this time, I had already written my first novel and prioritized its typing. I launched him the same year. I had fulfilled my dream of being a published author even though my financial situation was still catastrophic. I stopped again with my dream. At the moment later, I passed a public competition and resumed literature at the end of 2013. I wrote many books and been published. Through partnerships, I published my books in dozens of languages. I write almost everything: novels, poetry, religious, self-help, wisdom, etc. Having the pleasure that readers from my country and from other countries read my writings is worth all my effort. My goal in literature goes beyond money. It is sharing concepts, transforming and creating new worlds. It is to thrill people and make them more humane in a culture of peace. It is to believe that even facing the normal toil and problems that everyone has, I can dream of better days. Literature has completely transformed me and everyone around me. I owe everything to my great God who always supports me. I will continue my way with faith in my heart and immortalizing this gift of God forever. Parallel to literature, I have my work as a filmmaker. So far, I have won 4 international awards. The awards are the crowning achievement of a job well done. My goal is to win an Academy Award and Nobel Prize for Literature.
Big man. Since we met on the mountain, I believed in its potential. You still go far.
Hopefully. I also trust my ability.
You are an example of overcoming. I hope to be as motivated as you one day.
We must always dream. We cannot be shaken by the difficulties of life. You have to move on without looking back.
Exactly, honey. I am learning with you.
The long-awaited moment has come. We are facing the passage to the lost world. A world populated by people, dragons, dinosaurs and all kinds of monsters. This decaying world needs our help to defeat evil. Otherwise, the whole world will perish.
What a responsibility. I'm shaking with excitement.
Amazing. I didn't even imagine it in my greatest dreams. Whatever I got to do, I'm ready. God is with us.
Yes. He always is. Let's move on. See what awaits us, sir? This world is totally disturbed because of the dominion of the evil lord. There is no more harmony between animals. There is only war and destruction. It seems a prelude to the end.
I understand this situation. I have come as the last salvation, the one who can take back peace and save the world from destruction. I made the time travel to change this story. I cannot fail under any circumstances. I promise to be the Great Seer, an omniscient being through his visions, one who can accomplish the impossible through his faith. Trust me. I've been working on my survival strategy.
That is what we expect. Do not worry. You're not alone. We will unite all the forces of good for victory. Although everyone is suffering right now, for the first time, they have hope. You are one of the key elements in avoiding the first Armageddon, the heralded great world catastrophe.
I'm shaking with the responsibility. But I can say that I am ready for this great adventure.
I am also ready, although this is the biggest challenge I faced. My God, what I was thinking when I came here. There are dinosaurs, dragons and monsters everywhere. It will be a great miracle if we survive in such a hostile environment.
I am your miracle. Did you forget everything I've done so far? Throughout my career, I had to face the great obstacles of life. I survived the misery, indifference, betrayal and rejection. I failed more than 300 times. Even though I sometimes thought of giving up, there was a force within me that guided me. This force is leading me to my destiny of victories before my enemies. Even though I am in the valley of darkness, my salvation is certain. I am good and will not allow evil to win. Rest assured, my great friend.
Thanks for the consolation. I know your story. We have been partners for a long time and I have never doubted their ability. But let's face it, this adventure is very complicated. We are talking about very powerful opponents, capable of destroying the planet. Anyway, I'm with you. Let's face it together. Let's fight to avoid the end of the world, the first Armageddon. God bless us.
Yes, he will help us. Any recommendations, Master?
The walk is long and exhausting. We need to stay focused on our goal. We also need to plan each step we take. We must take as experience all the adventures lived so far. Let's say they were a training period for the present moment. All previous battles have been won, but this should not be a reason for accommodation. We need to understand that from now on the challenges will be increasingly complicated. It is up to each of us to overcome with determination, courage, boldness and, above all, with faith. I am hopeful. Let's move on.
All right, Master. Let's go because time is of the essence. I am quite thrilled.
You have a very positive energy. I am proud to be part of this team.
You finally arrived. We were waiting.
You hear? What a pleasant surprise.
The cosmic forces united us. We are ready to help in this great battle.
Very well. We will need as much help as possible.
I am happy to help too.
What exactly this adventure involves?
The forces of evil have kidnapped the princess. She is the goddess of miracles. With her help, this world could survive. But now that she is trapped, there is no hope.
I contacted the Guardian telepathically and suggested that we join our forces. We need to rescue the princess and save this world at any cost.
It was at this moment that we thought of you, sir. You are the most prepared to face difficulties. Your help will be essential.
I'm honored. I will try to help in the best way possible. If it depends on my will, the princess is saved.
I'm sure of it. I love helping helpless maidens too.
So let's go. The adventure calls us.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Saw how beautiful. A dragon flying over us. That was just fantastic.
There are many species of dragons in this world. These clever creatures seem to understand the danger that has surrounded them since the evil Lord dominated the planet. This was a determining factor for their concern and confrontation with other species. They tried to resist. I just don't know until when.
This is very sad. Son of God, have mercy of planet. Help us destroy the evil empire.
I am with you. I will give my life for everyone. I am the true friend of humanity, the one who never abandoned you. By virtue of my pure heart, I was named Son of God. But I also have the weaknesses of a human. I feel pain, fear, anguish and sadness. Sometimes it gets in the way. I always wanted to be your superhero and I find it extremely necessary right now.
That's how I met you in high school. It was by mirroring me in its strength, courage and determination that I became a powerful Wicca. Despite being aware of many secrets and various rituals, I am inferior to you. I am your friend who lends you the dark side in the spiritual battles. I am supporting actress in this story with great pride. Let's go ahead.
Thank you so much for your support. You were the first person who believed in my dreams when I was just a young dreamer. I thank you for that.
I thank you. You can always count on me.
I am among friends. Each of you is part of my victorious trajectory. With you I share amazing adventures. You are my companions in pain and love. In my everyday life, I do miss that.
I understand. I think all people miss it. One must understand that love and friendship have to be an inner feeling. It is very frustrating to expect love and support from people. We do not need it. We must be honest, true and have self-love. When we appropriated it, success is a consequence.
That's true. I see you as a spiritual guide. With your encouragement, I faced the most dangerous cave in the world and survived. I have become the seer who is capable of accomplishing the impossible. I was unable to accomplish all my adventures. I never felt lonely. Every positive thought from my readers has led me to overcome obstacles. When the world denied me my happiness, I didn't give up. I recovered and today I am happy anyway. We own our destiny. It will not be the evil Lord that can bring us down. If we fail, it will be by our own mistakes. Still, we can try again. There is no definite defeat.
Exact. There is always work to do. The important thing is not to be discouraged. Everyone is able to win. The problem is that most give up before the first hurdle. There is nothing easy in this world. There is no victory without suffering. This is the secret of the winners.
Wise words. How good if the world listened to them. We would have fewer problems of depression and suicide.
I will follow them. Thanks to you, I got rid of the oppression of a bad father and got into the wonderful world of the seer. It made me grow up and I became a completely optimistic young man. I learned to wait for the right time. I was essential in every adventure and every challenge. I have become known worldwide for your cause and I just have to thank you.
Thank your intelligence and determination, Renato. Each of us is essential in this plot. Each, with defects and qualities, became dear to all viewers. I have nothing to complain about. I'm very happy.
Good to see everyone's engagement. We need every positive mindset to be able to dream. Let's remember our goal. Poor princess must be suffering horrors at the hands of a crook. We need to act with caution and determination in the rescue. Let's plan everything carefully.
Yes, Master. However, there is a long way to go. Every day with his concern. This is how Jesus taught us. Let's move on to the next step. See how beautiful it is. An apatosaurus walking among us. It is at these times that nature shows all the air of its grace.
This species is herbivorous and tame. A proof that even giants love. I think I look a little like this animal. Life has imposed on me hard trials that have strengthened me and made me a giant. However, I remain sweet and kind as ever. I think this is from my family and my spiritual school. I owe everything I am to my masters of life.
They got it right to trust you. Through his teachings, I could control my sins and understand my dark night of soul. I could then face my own fears. All my previous adventures have made me the man I am today. They do well to trust me. I will do my best to avoid the first Armageddon. I just don't know if this goes against fate.
This we do not know.
Regardless, we are here to learn. We are here to continue the series this year, the most important series in the world. We lost nothing by trying. Maybe we find something that the story didn't tell. What exists about dinosaurs are just theories. It is by living that one learns.
You're absolutely right. Wise advice. I am not afraid of the future and destiny. I am bigger than them. I can accomplish the impossible all the time. I am a totally special being.
We know that. That's why you are here. His talents are second to none. We need your intelligence and power. By your good heart, God protects you all the time. It's good to have the gift of your company. We learn from you to be better human beings. Never leave us, Son of God.
I promise. I will fulfill my journey to the end. I hope your company and that of the viewers. Together we are an unbeatable team.
For sure. This is a great opportunity to come together even further seeking a goal. We need to know each other and better plan the next steps. It was great to find this cabin. It will serve as a shelter to protect us from ferocious animals.
By the way, I'm hungry and cold. Shall we go into the cabin and prepare our dinner?
Great idea. I am really tired and hungry.
I'm very curious. What happened to you after our adventure, Beatrice?
It was a highly reflective and motivating time. I found myself and decided to take a new direction. Our reunion has totally changed my worldview. While the world judged me for being Wicca, you showed sweetness. In this story, I was your Mary Magdalene. It thrills me to this day. So I will help you with all my strength. You can always count on me.
You can count on me too. I also learn a lot from you. You were my best friend from high school, my little witch. I help you with pleasure.
Thank you.
What do you tell us, Hindu? How is the situation in the castle?
I cannot know. It seems that they have closed the spiritual pathways. I can only intuit that the princess is alive and knows we are on our way. We are your only hope of salvation. Therefore, we cannot fail.
May the gods bless us in this difficult mission.
He is always blessing us.
I think we are doing well. Although we are far from the palace, we remain very determined. Our position is not very comfortable as we will find a rested and prepared opponent. But if it were easy, it would be no fun. Obstacles are meant to be overcome. I learned from my God the meaning of faith. God is always with the righteous and defends us from enemies. I even wrote a song about this theme.
Sing for us, little dreamer. I love your voice.
It will be a pleasure.
A maldade impera no mundo, obstáculos aparecem a todo segundo. O filho precisa acreditar que a salvação chegará. O Senhor faz das trevas manto, águas e nuvens o rodeiam. A um único olhar desmancham, Javé troveja no céu, a sua ira desmontam. Infiel, sua voz e suas flechas foram atiradas dos inimigos. Não restou mais nada. Não vou mais temer, do alto o Altíssimo veio me resgatar. Diante dele o mal se despedaçará. Não vou mais temer, do alto o Altíssimo veio me resgatar. Estou livre, leve e solto, fui vencedor porque ele me apoiou. Agora estou num lugar bem espaçoso, feliz, realizado e preparado. Foi um prêmio, pois sou puro, uma raridade no mundo. Desde pequeno sigo a Javé, o tomei como mestre. Não há outro Deus como ele, não há outro Deus como ele. Não vou mais temer, do alto o Altíssimo veio me resgatar. Diante dele o mal se despedaçará. Não vou mais temer, do alto, o Altíssimo veio me resgatar. Estou livre, leve e solto, fui vencedor porque ele me apoiou. Oh, 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 oh.
It's getting late. Let's go to sleep. The journey begins again tomorrow and we need to be strong.
See, a Stegosaurus coming out of the village. How about you there?
I think it's a good idea. We need to rest and better plan the next steps.
Let's go to a restaurant. I'm hungry.
I agree. It's time to sit down and talk. We have walked hours without destination. God have mercy on us.
So what are we waiting for? Let's go.
This is the right time to think. I congratulate you all for your effort. However, this path seems a little strange to me. It seems like it's an endless journey. It tires us and frightens us. What to do, Hindu friend?
Difficulties are normal on a warrior's path. These tests strengthen us more and more. Let us have patience to reap the fruits on right time. Know that the path is long and liberating. Perhaps it is the most overwhelming experience of our lives. Being in a lost world about to collapse is truly unsettling.
I'll say. What we are living in is totally unusual. We leave a life of comfort behind in the hope of saving the world. It's not just an adventure, it's an immersion in secrets never before unraveled. This is as revolutionary as the arrival of man on the moon. When it's all over, we'll have a great story to tell. This is something really unheard of and it is important to take it for posterity. Our story will be stored in the hearts of all viewers.
Sure, friend. I'm very happy to be with you. This accredits me to become a great storyteller. Before that, I was just a poor guy. I was a laughingstock of people for being a dreamer. Because of that, I promised myself that I would surpass all obstacles. I had to win anyway. I needed to show my worth in response to the contempt. Hence was born the idea of the Seer series. Today, I am proud of my work. In every adventure I get involved, it is one more learning. Being here with you is highly rewarding. Each of you is important to the plot of the series. Together we are stronger.
True, friend. We are the pride of Brazil. I think we conquer the audience with our simplicity. The audience identifies with each situation we face. We are an example to them. This increases our responsibility. We need to do a good job. We need to be authentic, honest and courageous. Only then will we have full credibility with the public.
Exact. Affection with the public comes first.
What are the next steps?
We need to keep a good pace. From now on, things can get complicated. Therefore, we need to be prepared for whatever comes. By her magical power, the princess is resisting the evil lord's attacks. It seems she calls us telepathically. Along the way, I felt his friendly presence. It guides us and calms us. She is a great warrior.
Who is this princess? Could you give more details?
Yes. The great king died leaving only one single son. As required by law, the son would have to find a wife to inherit the throne. Among the many competitors, a commoner was chosen. This caused a controversy in the kingdom. As a wedding gift, her fairy godmother gave her the gift of being the goddess of miracles. She is able to save any world from destruction if she so wishes.
How was she kidnapped?
She was the victim of an ambush. A messenger gave her a message from a false prince who wanted to meet her in the woods. Naive, she suspected nothing. When she was left alone, she was attacked by the evil group. She was taken to the shadowy castle. The goal was to destroy this world. Since then, the first Armageddon has approached.
I understand.
But the fairy godmother didn't give up. Pitying the princess, she sent brainwaves into our world. That's when I heard the story and called you all. The result of the story we already know. We are here on a historical adventure.
Hello everyone. I am the prince. Since my beloved was imprisoned, my life is one of eternal darkness. I already did everything to rescue her, but I was unsuccessful. I am happy with your help. Your fame of legendary warriors has spread throughout the universe. I am absolutely sure that the evil lord is fearful. They know they have opponents trying to stop their evil plan from imploding the world.
What recommendations do you give us, dear prince?
Remain discreet. The surprise factor is important in a balanced battle. It is also good to be aware of the dangers. With this, the chances of victory increase considerably.
I understand. Thanks for the advice.
We promise maximum effort. Take it easy, Prince. We'll be all right.
Thank you very much. I am a redeemed sinner. When I met my wife, I became a new man. I learned the value of little things. I was totally transformed.
It reminds me of a song.
A vida pra mim sempre foi diversão, paixão, sexo e ilusão. Tudo pra mim era sem sentido, mas agora percebo que tudo foi um desperdício. Na minha noite negra buscava a certeza de ser aceito por um padrão social discutível. Com isso fui perdendo o rumo, dignidade e alcançando o absurdo. Diante deste mar de lama, uma luz surgiu. Era o Deus do impossível que reabilitou minha alma. E pra isso fiz minha parte, me arrependi com sinceridade. Prometi não mais pecar e nem ao mal procurar. Agora tudo mudou com Deus. Sou um homem pleno, cheio de ânimo e sonhos. Virei perfeito com a força do Espírito Santo. A causa disso foi que diante desse mar de lama, uma luz surgiu. Era o Deus do impossível que reabilitou minha alma. Agora tudo mudou com Deus. Sou um homem pleno, cheio de ânimo e sonhos. Virei perfeito com a força do Espírito Santo. A causa disso foi que diante desse mar de lama, uma luz surgiu. Era o Deus do impossível que reabilitou minha alma. Era o Deus do impossível que reabilitou minha alma.
That was really fantastic. Now I have to go.
Don't you want to come with us?
I cannot. I need to take care of my people. I don't have enough strength to help.
All right. We will give news.
I am grateful. Stay with God.
See, we found an oasis in a triceratops.
You're right, friend. This species of dinosaur is very friendly. We should not be afraid. We are safe.
Good thing. I'm tired of walking.
Little dreamer, what does this moment mean to you?
It brings me back to my childhood. During the flood season, my friends and I had fun bathing in the river, fishing and chatting away. These were memorable times when we had no responsibility. Later, I grew up and those moments were over. But I really miss it.
I understand. I'm glad your childhood was good.
Yes, it was good. The hardships I faced made me the warrior man I am today. Now, I'll move on with faith and big goals. God is always blessing me on this path.
How nice. You are worthy. We only reap what we sow, and there are no results without effort. Most people do not fight for their goals. They prefer to stay static waiting for a possible miracle. Things never work out that way. Any success is the result of a lot of work.
Truth. Life has taught me that.
I watched your biographical movie. I was really impressed with your statement. You are an example to follow.
Thank you, friend. Too bad the real life is a little different from the movie. I wanted to show a beautiful message through him. A message that all love is valid and that we are greater than those who judge us. This is how the Creator sees us. He judges us by our character, works, and values. It is not a sexual orientation that defines us. We are worthy human beings even with our distinct preferences. It's like Jesus said, "He who has never sinned should cast the first stone."
Too bad, Divine. I wish it were true. You and Brian deserve to be happy.
Of course we are happy even though we are not together. He is happy with his choices. He is happy with his wife and children. I didn't fit his dreams. That is why I respect and hope for your success. I may never be happy as a couple, but that was also my choice. We are the result of the consequences of our decisions.
Wise words. Their experiences made me reflect on relationships. How complicated it is to find true love. These days people are very individualistic.
Not only complicated but also very rare. I'm no longer looking for a partner. Happiness is something we must have on the inside. Happiness is a state of mind.
Truth. But everything can change from time to time. Our destiny is traced by God, and I'm sure He wants our happiness.
Why not look for someone else, Divine? Maybe he wasn't the right person for you. I agree that it is difficult to find a love, but it is not impossible. There are many people on earth, and perhaps one of them is this love that you seek so much.
You may be right, but I am in a more rational moment. I am afraid of violence. There are many people who kill the partner thinking that it is their property. We live in a dark time where being alone is safer than being accompanied. I do not want to go into the statistics of violence. I am a very good person.
I know it. You are an extraordinary person. I don't know how it will happen, but I feel a great happiness coming to you. When that time comes, remember me. I want to be with you in your joy.
Of course, my friend. I believe in your words. But I must live in the present moment. Thinking about the future only causes me torment. Whatever has to happen will, but in due time. My fate is already sealed since I was born.
Yes, the mighty God will lead you into tranquil waters. That's why we are here in this paradise. A well-deserved rest after hours of uninterrupted journey.
True, it is a good time to reflect.
What do you see, mighty Hindu? We are on the right way?
The paths are crossing. Each step of our progress is an achievement. It's not harvest time. It is time to work and plan. We need to value the current experiences. Their learning can lead us to the ultimate achievement. Anyway, we are getting stronger and stronger.
I agree with you. The sequence of events is guaranteeing us considerable progress. Our efforts are rewarded by the adventure itself. Who would say that we would be in an alternate world full of extinct creatures? We are now part of the most impressive stories in the world. Finally, the Seer series is taking shape, promising to be the most important saga in the world. I'm glad to be part of this team.
Thank you all for your commitment. Let's move on with faith in these crazy adventures. There are millions of viewers accompanying us and we need to give our best to ensure good entertainment. Returning to the current point, I feel that the princess is pleased with our efforts. Thanks to her magical power, she is still alive and eagerly awaiting us. She is counting the days to finally be set free. For this we need to continue at the same pace.
We will continue. I can't wait to give the princess a hug. The poor thing must be suffering horrors in the domain of the evil lord. We urgently need to reverse this situation.
We all want this, Renato. However, Caution is an essential virtue for victory. We are not dealing with the weak enemy. It is the Lord of Darkness, the most unscrupulous being in this world.
Big challenges require smart decisions. Good analysis, Beatrice.
It's time to go. We have had enough rest. Now is the time to act toward the goal.
We are with you, Son of God.
Let's get going. My tiredness is gone.
Always count on me, mate.
Let's go. The adventure begins again.
See what a beautiful fairy. That means we have arrived in the troll world.
Exactly, dear outsiders, welcome to the troll world. I am the only survivor of this world thanks to my magical powers. I feel you are on a great journey. You can count on my support and my prayers.
I think. It's getting late. Could you give us room and food? We promise to pay.
Of course, yes. However, you do not need to pay. You are my guests.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to receive heroes like you here at home. Since the evil Lord has taken over this world, there is only destruction and catastrophe.
We were happy with your welcome. We came from the future trying to restore your peace. We are on pilgrimage for days to the palace. This is causing us a lot of tiredness.
It's understandable. The palace is very far away. We have not had anyone so brave for a long time to approach the palace. You are to be congratulated.
Thanks. But don't congratulate us now. We haven't reached the goal yet.
I am sorry for the destruction of your people. It is a pity that such great ethnic wealth has been lost. What he's up to. What a bad man is this.
The thirst for power is the cause of all evil. Abducting the princess, he succeeded in dominating the entire world. Now, your goal is to provoke the first Armageddon, which may be the end of the world. There are no limits to your wickedness.
I understand. We need to act as soon as possible.
I trust you entirely. Only hope in the middle of so much darkness.
Thank you so much for your trust.
I was curious. Could you tell me a little about the history of your people?
Of course, it will be a pleasure. My race arose in the first divine creation along with elves, fairies, dragons and other supernatural creatures. We were created to be the link between the material and supernatural world. Since then we have inhabited this forest and assisted other creatures in the evolution. Peace remained for billions of years until an envious being caused all this discord that you already know.
How sad. How it feels.
I have suffered horrors since the last war. Each death of my brothers left me deep scars. I don't understand why this happened. We never hurt anyone. It was pure evil indeed.
I guarantee this sadness will pass. There is no evil that lasts forever.
I hope so. I have heard well of you. But I wanted to know more. Who are you, little divine?
I am a dreamer. From an early age, I had to face a world totally adverse to my dreams. With each trial and failure, I got up with more vigor. I could not give up under any circumstances. I had to survive and believe in the miracle even if unlikely. That's how at 23, I made a definite decision, take a dangerous trip in search of happiness. I was traveling to the Cave of Despair, a place where the impossible could become possible, simply the most dangerous cave in the world. On this way, I met the guardian of the mountain. Aided by her, I performed very difficult challenges. I was unable to enter the cave. Walking for hours, I overcame many obstacles until I reached the secret chamber, the sacred place within the cave. Then the miracle happened. I became the seer, an omniscient being through his visions. I was finally ready to begin the path of my saga. Living the adventures of the Seer series has given me rich knowledge. This has been preparing me to escape to a larger world.
Amazing. It is a really impressive story. You mean you was the first master of the Son of God?
I don't consider myself a master. I think I'm his friend on this arduous mission. I was willing to cooperate because of your big heart. His light and pure heart enchanted me. When I met him, he taught me that it is worth fighting for our dreams. Life has been very bad with Divine. During its trajectory, there were over 300 rejections and failures. Anyone in this situation would have given up. Even so, he was not discouraged. Regardless of any outcome, he is already a winner.
It thrills me a lot, friend. At that moment, a sequence of visions passes through my mind like a movie. It was not easy being the rejected boy. It was not easy to want to eat bread and not be able to buy. It was not easy to write the first book and not have the resources to publish. It was not easy to use a plastic bag to play instead of a ball. It was not easy to want a book and have to go to the trash for checking out old books. It was not easy to want an outfit and have to borrow. It was not easy to be rejected by my love. Anyway, I had to stop my dreams several times. But there was still some hope of success in the distant future.
Cheer up. We are on the dinosaur adventure. This is all behind us. Let us live the present with the future in mind. It all strengthened you. There is no honor without a fight. We are all your fans. You deserve all the happiness in the world.
Thanks, friend. I don't know what would become of me without you.
You're welcome. We are with you.
O Senhor é minha força, minha rocha, fortaleza e esperança. É a força que me salva, me protege, me alimenta. Louvado seja o nome de Deus, pois ondas monstruosas me atacaram, me cercaram e me aterrarão. Eu gritei por socorro e fui atendido. Do seu templo santo ele se levantou.
It's time. Let's watch the stars. We continued our conversation there.
Good idea.
What do you have to teach us, Son of God? We are all listening.
I came from space. I am the creative force of this world. I have existed forever. I am the one who comes to bring peace to this world. Fate wanted me to be born into a poor family because I am the God of the humble. I came to give an example. First of all, love each other. Forgive, do charity and good all the time. Seek to assist in the evolution of the planet and do not judge anyone. See the stars? Each has its importance and luminosity. Like that are the people. All are important. No matter your race, gender, sexual orientation or any specificity. All are children of the same Father. What differentiates a human being is his works and his character. You will be measured by your actions and not by the money you have. Wealth does not save anyone from perdition. Therefore, seek first the things of the kingdom. I am not of any religion. So in my kingdom you can have a Spiritist, Catholic or any other denomination. I seek the good men. I am the truth, the way and the life. There is no malice in me.
What are your main commandments?
It all comes down to love. If we love, we only want the good of our neighbor. Then we must love and forgive so that we can be happy.
Very well. I'll keep it in my mind.
Then surely you will be in my kingdom. I promise everyone who follow these directions, victory over adversity and happiness on earth.
Very well. We know that it comes from God. The world needs more faith in the good. If people collaborated, we could have a world of peace. But there will always be evil in this world by the free will of man. Now, it's up to us to try to help the princess.
Yes, let's help her. We are prepared for this.
I'm sleepy. Let's go to sleep.
I'm sleepy too. Tomorrow is a new day.
Good idea. Let's all sleep.
Good day everyone. Thanks for the feast, dear Elf. We don't know how to thank you.
Call me Drac. I did everything with a lot of love. For me it is no more than obligation because you are helping my world.
Very good, Drac. The time has come from truth. Once we get out of here, we will meet our destination. We ask for your positive energies.
I will be with you. Let's win this battle. Just believe it.
Thank you.
I slept very little because I had horrible nightmares. What happened?
It must be anxiety or nervousness. After all, you are one step closer to accomplishing the mission.
Truth. That must have been it.
This is an important moment of reflection. We must look at everything that has been built so far, between losses and gains. The conclusions of this analysis can take us to win.
Very well thought out, Master. Your contribution is very important to us.
We better not be long. We will not give the enemy any chance.
You're right. Let's get going. Oh my god.
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 This is our last stop. Any good ideas?
Precaution. In order to become a winner, think of all our previous adventures. Remember the moments on the mountain, imagine the challenges, the cave entrance and the obstacles faced within that darkness. Then analyze your big wins. It is no coincidence that we are here. It is a great honor and mission to participate in this wonderful plot.
And you? What do you say, dear Hindu?
Certainly, mastering the 7 deadly sins was a big step in your spiritual evolution. With your example, you showed the risks of gluttony and awakened many in this dietary control. It is as the Master says, man shall not live by bread alone. But greed keeps the human being in a state of spiritual decay. Having God as the money, many people fail to live charity widely, the only salvation for their souls. We must recognize the true value of things so that we can free ourselves from materialism. Value the eternal and not the ephemeral. With regard to lust, it is every uncontrolled thirst for sin. I speak not only of sexual connotation, but the lack of control in general. This brings us to our ethics, a set of moral principles and values. We must follow our ethics if it is human, sensible, honest, and fit. Speaking of wrath, it is written that the violent will not inherit the kingdom of God. God seeks the meek and humble of heart, those capable of dialogue in a conflict of interest. Following anger only brings wars and destruction. What we really need is peace. Regarding envy, it is a bad feeling of a human being. People who are controlled by this sin, live chasing those who truly work toward their goals. It is very comfortable to envy and criticize. The hard part is working all your life looking for a dream. It is desperate to live day after day without results. However, we have to wait for the right moment of our victories. Remember, God's time is not our time. As a consequence of envy, laziness leads the human being to a state of hibernation. People affected by this sin do not want to make any effort. This goes against the maxim, only with work are there results. Finally, pride was the cause of Satan's downfall. Being proud is to feel superior or to own something that does not belong to us. This is like a cataract in our eyes, preventing us from knowing the truth and the light. This light is called Jesus Christ. There is no other God capable of accomplishing the impossible. There is no other being who truly loves us and never forsakes us. Therefore, I will know the truth and it will set you free.
You are completely right. I became master of myself after mastering the capital sins. Light flooded my heart and I dispelled my darkness. From then on, everything became clear to me. I lived the dark night of the soul for extreme necessity. I needed to know the dark side in order to assert myself in the light. At the moment of temptation in the desert, I was able to challenge my own demons. I've experienced every major sin with great intensity. Only knowledge can make us masters of our own mistakes. Then I can make my choice. I chose to eat moderately because one does not live by bread alone. I chose to help others, either financially, with advice or a word of support. This is called charity and mercy. This does not make me superior to anyone. I believe this to be a mortal obligation of the good. We need to give back to the universe some of the miracles we receive every day. To reinforce this statement, just being alive is a great gift. In counterpoint to lust, we can adopt purity. This has no sexual connotation, having sex is natural and vital to health. To be pure is to take a proactive attitude toward the present moment in the world. What do we see in today's reality? Betrayals, casual sex, pedophilia, zoophilia among other barbarities. We need to position ourselves and be real citizens. We need to be the opposite of current trends. This also includes being selfless. By truly caring for others, we leave selfishness and envy once and for all. The good we do to others makes us completely fulfilled. As an effective remedy against pride, I point to simplicity. What is simplicity? We can learn its meaning and essence by looking at everything around us. In order to do so, we must detach ourselves from our problems and concerns and focus on what is most mysterious about nature, its pace of life. The simplicity of the trees that extend their powerful branch to the sky, producing photosynthesis, giving flower and fruit and shade to the travelers. The simplicity of birds in their flight, reproduction, pollination in their own grace. The simplicity of the flowers in their varied beauty, finally, of nature in general. To lean against the trunk of a tree and feel the circulation of the sap that is life. Listen and immerse yourself in the song of the birds, realizing the wonderful melody of their songs. Admire the flowers and conclude that everything was born simple. We distort the natural reality in ours. We always have to look at everything we do in our daily lives, and so we will get rid of the cumbersome visual and auditory routine that erodes a human soul. In doing so, simplicity will be natural to you because it is not just a concept but a way of seeing, feeling, acting and being. Instead of getting angry, I chose meekness. Take my judgment upon you, and learn from me that I am meek and humble of heart, and I will find rest for your souls. This phrase from Jesus clearly exemplifies how the faithful should be, meek and humble. By keeping control and calm, we are able to convince multitudes about our point of view by avoiding quarrels or discussions in a dialogue. There is nothing better in this world than peace with others and with yourself, and it is only achieved with a clear implementation of the recommendation of Jesus. As a remedy for laziness and depression, I recommend always staying busy. It is as the saying goes, empty mind is the devil's workshop. In addition to dignifying man, work has an important social factor, income and occupation. There are also alternative jobs that are true sources of leisure, helping us to dispel negative vibrations. As an example, we have literature, music, cinema, crafts, sports, theater, among others. Anyway, the set of these values will bring us happiness.
Great Master. I have followed all your advice. I participated in every adventure by your side. This brought me amazing growth. I ceased to be the depressed boy abandoned by my father and became a hopeful young man. I know that living is not easy. But my strength to win leads me in every this process. Like any young person, I desire professional and loving success. I came to believe my dreams because of you. Never forget me, beloved sir.
I promise not to forget. We are founders of our saga and will continue together until the end of it. Each of you contributes to my plot. We will always be together.
I respect you more and more. I met you as a teenager and you were already a highlight. I was the only one in high school to believe in your writing. Do you remember?
I remember very well. I gathered a few short stories from the Bible, wrote it, and bound it. I was a joke for almost every student. They said I had no ability because the texts were not mine. I currently have over 100 original works published in over a dozen languages. I think it was a good answer for those who didn't believe it. God makes us return for top continuously.
Truth. You surprised everyone. I want to have that same claw of yours. This is common to big winners.
Just don't give up and fight hard.
That determination of yours has brought us here. Let's go now. The challenge calls us.
The fight has begun.
You will not succeed.
A maldade impera no mundo, obstáculos aparecem a todo segundo. O filho precisa acreditar que a salvação chegará. O Senhor faz das trevas mão.
I can't believe you guys arrived. You mean it's all over?
Yes, dear princess. The first Armageddon was avoided and the world saved. Now, I can return to my world with the mission accomplished.
How can I thank?
No need to thank. That was a great vacation entertainment. With the completion of this project, I was able to continue my art. I thank you.
Just be a good housekeeper. Be fair to the cause of the poor. Do not abandon your people in any situation.
I promise I'll do my best. You have transformed my life. You destroyed my worst enemy. I will recompose all the fauna and flora of my world. The world will only have light. There will be no more darkness in the hearts of creatures. I want to give divine a gift. I bless you. May you realize all your dreams.
Thank you. I will keep fighting for my dreams. I have complete confidence in my God that I will accomplish them. For my part, there will be no lack of commitment and dedication. I want to contribute to a fairer and happier universe. My last message is, we own our own destiny. We can sow good or evil and these choices will define our future. We only reap what we sow. So if you sow good, you will reap the best fruits. Good luck to all dreamers. I am with you all.